Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I have a brand new MAC eyeshadow palette to try out for you guys today. You guys know you don't see a lot of MAC content here on my channel. That's because I don't really buy much from the brand. Some of you have asked me, Steph, what shade are you in MAC for foundation? And you know what? I have no clue because it's been probably 7 years since I've had a MAC foundation in my stash, but this is the new colorful rainbow eyeshadow palette that was recently launched at Ulta the other day. As of right now, they have taken all of those eyeshadow palettes off, and I want you to know that I ordered all 4 of the 6 pan palettes. I think those arrived today, so you'll definitely be getting your fair share of MAC eyeshadow palette reviews here on my channel this week. But this is the one that came in first, and this is the one that I think I'm most excited about, obviously because it's a colorful palette. The official name on this one is Connect in Color eyeshadow palette Hi-Fi Color. This retails for $54. I have no idea why it was taken off the Ulta website. Maybe it sold out really quick, but this is a 12 pan palette. Am I counting right? Yes, 12 pan palette full of matte and shimmer shadows. I'm going to be creating 3 looks for you guys today, and let's just dive on into it. If you guys want to see this new one from MAC in action, keep on watching. Now, I've already primed my eyelids with my favorite shadow primer of the moment, the one from Sugar Drizzle. And whenever you guys shop at Sugar Drizzle, please, I would appreciate if you use my affiliate code. It is Steff10, and that will give you 10% off of your order. They recently restocked their website, and they have the new Don't Forget to Smile palette on there. I'm not sure if that one has sold out yet, but Sugar Drizzle is one of my favorite indie makeup brands. They do amazing duo and multi-chrome palettes, so definitely head on over there, show them some love, tell them Steph sent you. But let's start diving into this MAC palette. So I'm gonna be very honest. When I swatched this palette last night, it swatched a little on the dry side, in particular the shimmer shadows. So we're only getting 3 shimmer shadows. There's a couple satin in here, and then there's some matte shades. So immediately what jumps out at me is the yellow and the green. I think I want to start with the green. I want to blow that out in the inner corner, and then I don't know, maybe I'll do that all over and then deepen it up with the black. I do want to mention that the white is more of like a satin, not a matte white. So let's see what we can come up with for these next 3 looks. Now, I don't want to say I'm not a fan of MAC cosmetics because, you know, I do think they have been around for such a long time. Like, they obviously know what they're doing. But I don't know, some of their stuff just doesn't appeal to me, in particular their eyeshadow palettes. So when I saw this drop on Sunday morning on the Ulta website, I was like, yeah, that sounds like something I can get on board with. That sounds like something I would like to try here on my channel. And then later in the day, I started thinking about the little 6 pan palettes because, you know, I've been liking smaller palettes lately. And so I know not all of you, this is not going to be your color story. So I thought, well, I'll take one for the team. I cashed in my Ulta points, and so I was able to get all 4 palettes. I think I only ended up paying like $4 or $5. I think you have to like cover the tax or whatever. I just paid a very small amount, and yeah, so those should be arriving pretty soon, and those are definitely on the neutral side. So if you're looking for some neutral MAC eyeshadow palette reviews, don't worry, I have you covered. They are on their way, and I want to say they arrive today. Okay, so I'm liking the green. I mean, who doesn't like a good green shadow? Like, this is one of my favorite colors to work with. And I think I am gonna go in with the black just to deepen it up. You can see that I'm like bringing this outwards. This Game Beauty brush, guys, is amazing. I have an affiliate code with them. I think it's Steff10 also, but it's in the description box. All my codes and links they're usually at the top. So whenever you feel like shopping from indie makeup brands, I even have a code for Liquid IV, which I drink one of those almost every single day. I have one that I'm getting ready to drink on the way to work. But yeah, I do have an affiliate code with them too, in case you need some added hydration. Just check the description box, guys. Everything is in there. Okay, so I think we have a pretty good base color going on, good little transition. So far, you know, so far so good. We're just getting started. Now I'm going to apply the black towards the outer corner, and I'm also going to bring it inwards on the crease. And I'm going to use my Refer 13 for this. I am getting ready for work this morning. So again, I am going to work with 2 different eye looks. And yesterday I went in with 2 different eye looks because I filmed the new e.l.f. and American Eagle collection video. And nobody said anything. Nobody noticed. Nobody says anything. So I guess they're just they're just used to it, or they think I'm really weird. Now I'm going in with my Refer 14, and I'm picking up a little bit of the green just to add a little bit back out here. Okay, so I feel like I allowed the black to be taken over. So the green is there, trying to make it pop a little bit more, but you know, so far the blend is okay. The blend is good. Now, I'm limited on shimmers. So we have this gold, we have this bronze, and then we have this kind of like duochrome shimmer. I think I'm going to go in with the gold. I'm taking this on a damp Morphe M709. And I actually use MAC Fix Plus to spray the brush. I pick up the pigment first and then I spray. Alright, so this is going on pretty good. I would definitely consider spraying these shimmers just because when I swatched them, they were a little light. And I kind of wish we had like a variance in shimmers. I feel like the gold and bronze are just a little too plain. Like I would have liked to have seen a green or a blue shimmer, maybe like an orange shimmer I think would have been cool. But I get it, MAC is more along the lines of like neutral makeup, like even stage makeup. I think they started off like as stage makeup and stuff, photography makeup, so that has to be more on the neutral side. But you know, MAC, give us give us some colorful shimmers. I was shocked to see this palette actually released. So that's why I wanted to get on board with it. So I like that. I think that is turning out really, really nicely. I think I want to pop this with this beautiful blue shadow right here. This is a matte blue. I'm taking this matte blue on my Refer 26. Ooh, and I already know the eyeliner that I'm gonna use in the waterline, and no, it's not gonna be the one from Give by Gwen Stefani. You guys know that's my favorite blue liner, but I'm gonna use the one from LA Girl. LA Girl or ColourPop. They have one that matches this almost identically. I like that blue. That blue is really pretty. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going back in with the gold shade on a damp Refer 03, and I'm just going to bring that down some. Now, one of you guys just commented on my last video, Steff, do something with the brow bone. Experiment with the brow bone. So I think I'll put the white on the brow bone. I know you said you wanted me to add color, but let me ease into it. Let me do some of the white. I'm gonna clean off that same brush and I'm gonna go into the white shade. And these shades have labels, or not labels, but names, but they're on the back. And I am getting ready for work, so I'm a bit in a rush. So forgive me for not mentioning the shade names. Ooh, that looks nice. This is exceeding my expectations so far. I'm gonna add finishing touches and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 1. Okay guys, so here's the completed look number 1. The mascara I'll be using in today's video is this one from Rare Beauty. It is one of my favorite mascaras. Definitely recommend if you haven't tried it yet. Pick it up. I bought these new house lashes during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. These are the Natalia light lashes, so I have them on. I really like House of Lashes. I think they're, you know, pretty much at an affordable price point, like a midpoint affordable price point, and they last a really long time. You can get a lot of wears out of them. And for the lower waterline, this blue one from ColourPop, it is in the shade Crystal Crush. I knew I had a shade that was going to match that blue perfectly. I like this. I like this. It's like a little grungy on the top and then spring and summer on the bottom. What do you guys think? But so far the palette seems to be performing really well. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, I'm actually kind of tempted to pack the black all over the lid and then do this shade on top of it. And then maybe this shade in the inner corner. Let's try that. The purple. You know what? No, let's do the purple. I'm going to do the purple all over the lid. I'm going to do the purple all over the lid and then I'm going to do this as the shimmer. Let's try that way. I think the purple... No, the purple's a matte. Some of these mattes look almost like satin. It's kind of hard to tell. So I'm using my BK A501. Then I'm going to get like a little Rephr 13 to kind of just help me blend the crease a little bit better, shape the look a little bit better. Alright, so I'm picking up that purple shade with my Rephr 13 and I'm just going to define this crease. So now I'm going to go in with the shimmer shadow. And I'm going to use my Morphe M124. I did spray it. Alright, so I think that looks really pretty. I think it looks pretty on top of the purple. Let me just go back in with the Morphe, I mean not with the Morphe, with the Rephr 13. Okay. For the lower lash line, I think I'm going to do this blue shimmer. Yeah, let me try that. This is actually more of like a satin, so I am going to spray it, and I'm going to use my Rephr 26. And I'm going to only take it about halfway, because I'm going to do the white shimmer, or not shimmer, but satin. You know, this palette is performing so much better than how it swatched. I was a little concerned with the swatches. They just felt a little dry, and I felt like I kind of had to build up the pigment. Again, I am not very familiar with MAC shadows. I think I have like 3 or 4 MAC palettes, and a couple of them are duds, so I don't gravitate towards the brand very often. Like, I buy the Fix Plus. I'm gonna add a little bit of the purple matte right out here to just blend. I buy Fix Plus, you know, I've gotten just a couple things like complexion products, but I'm just not, I know some of you are diehard MAC fans, and that's just not, I've never got on board with the brand for some reason. And I'm going to use this teeny tiny Rephr 23, and I am going to spray it with the MAC Fix Plus. Just going to do that right in here. I kind of wish there was like a silver shimmer shadow. That looks nice. Okay, I am going to do the finishing touches off camera. I'll be right back and I'll show you the completed look number 2. Okay guys, so here's the completed look number 2. I did go in with the Give by Gwen Stefani, not liquid liner, but pencil liner in the shade Bathwater for the lower waterline. And the black eyeliner that I have on the top lash line is my old faithful Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner. This is a skinny version. It's a new version, but it works just as great. And I like the way this look turned out. I'm debating whether I want to, you know, film the third look when I get home from work, because I actually like the way both of these look and I hate to remove them, but I guess I'll remove the green one since that's the one I created first. And yeah, but so far this palette is performing better than I expected, and I'm really happy about that. So let me take some quick pictures and then I'll come back and we'll start creating the third and final look. All right, let's start working on look number 3. I really think I want to do something with the yellow. So I think I'm gonna like just blow that yellow out in the inner corner, and then maybe we can do something with the orange and the pink since we haven't used those colors yet. So let me clean off my Game Beauty E01, and I'm gonna start with that matte yellow shade. Actually, I didn't apply eyeshadow primer. I just have my concealer on. The concealer I'm wearing is one of the ones I got from Temu. It is this one right here. You guys have seen that Temu haul video and try on video. I actually have another one coming up pretty soon, probably later this week. It'll be an unboxing video. And I'm hoping to find some more goodies. I'm actually wearing one of the highlighters from that upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. I don't know, I'm just surprised by this palette. I wasn't expecting greatness, but it's actually performing really well. I know the $54 price tag is a bit high, 12 shadows, but you know, it's MAC, it's a name brand. What do you expect? I'm gonna take that out here as well. I actually don't know yet exactly what other shade I want to go in with. I figure I'd end with yellow since I'm wearing a yellow shirt. Just bringing that yellow down a little bit too. I'll perfect that in a second. Now on a rougher 14, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Just kind of applying this on the lid and then work it in the crease a little bit. Trying to use as many shades as I can. Like a sunset. I love it. I am so ready to go to the beach and just watch the sunsets over there. They are the most beautiful. Hoping I get to the beach very soon. Our weekends have been kind of finicky as far as weather goes, so that's why I haven't gone yet. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the yellow back. Oh, I like that. Man, that was so easy and quick to blend. Like, I'm on a time crunch right now because I gotta leave here in a little bit. But yeah, that was quick and easy. Okay, so I'm gonna do this shimmer shadow on probably the center of the lid using a damp Morphe M124. The only thing I wish with this palette is that the shimmers were a little different, a little more colorful, I guess. But you know what? They're working, they're performing. They're not the most like dramatic shimmers, they're not duochromes, they're not multi-chromes, but if you spray the brush, you get pretty good payoff with them. I would say they're a little more than just traditional. They pack a little bit more of a punch than a traditional shimmer. Add more of the yellow. I'm gonna need to switch to a smaller brush. I like that. That looks pretty cool. So now I'm going in with this BH Cosmetics pencil brush. I think I want to do the purple for the lower lash line. Actually, the only matte shade I haven't used is the pink, but let's just use the pink because that's actually the only shade in the palette I haven't used yet. So I'm just going to use that BH pencil brush and we'll put the pink down here. Now I can say I used all the shades in this palette. I don't know if I'm going to do pink or yellow in the waterline. We'll see, but I will be right back to show you the completed look. Okay guys, so here's the completed look number 2. For the lower waterline, I went in with this NYX Epic Wear liner. This one is in the shade Pink Spirit. This is a nice pink liner. And then more Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner on the top lash line. And of course, the Natalia Light Lashes from House of Lashes. I like it. It's fun. I had a great time with this palette, but let me just wrap up today's video, share with you guys my final thoughts in case you don't know them already. Okay guys, so this MAC Connect in Color 12 pan palette, look at the pretty artwork on it. This is pretty good. This is pretty good if you like colorful shadows. These performed really well, and I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked. I think this could be the best performing MAC palette that I've ever tried. I still have those 4 6-pan palettes on the way to me, so you'll be seeing that video go up really soon, but I am impressed. I am very impressed. Everything blended out really easily. The only thing, like I mentioned earlier, I just wish the shimmers, like they had included, you know, I feel like it's gold, it's bronze, like, you know, I would have liked to have seen a green or blue maybe instead of the bronze, but everything worked. Like, everything performed great. I didn't get much fallout. It was easy to blend. They're pigmented. They definitely performed a lot better than they swatched. Now, this palette retails for $54, which I guess is standard pricing for MAC. It's a name brand. What do you expect? I mean, you know, it is what it is. You do get a full-size mirror, and I really do love the packaging, and you have the shade names on the back. What else does it say on the back that you need to know? It doesn't say anything about it being like cruelty free or anything. It just says that the net weight is 0.43 ounces. 12 artist curated saturated brights. Scan here for more details. So, you know, I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. I was really impressed today. I love the 3 looks I was able to create, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's sold out on the Ulta website or maybe they released it before they should have. But anyway, I was able to get this one, and I was able to get the 4 6-pan palettes. There were 2 other 12-pan palettes released. They were both very neutral palettes, so you can see why I stayed away from those. But the 6-pan palettes are all really neutral, so you're definitely gonna get some neutral looks coming from me very soon. If not tomorrow, then probably the next day. And yeah, guys, I am going to work with these 2 different eye looks. Wish me luck. Let me know which look was your favorite. Are you team 1, 2, 3, none, all? Sound off in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this palette. I'm really curious, especially from those of you that are diehard MAC fans. What did you think of the performance? I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. I'm going to see y'all very soon. Bye.